You're going to have ups and downs in life. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to lose businesses. You're going to lose jobs. You're going to break up. And there are times when you get injured. And there are times when you get mentally defeated and you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. And those days go on and on and on. Things are going to go wrong. And what you need to do is to keep moving forward. No matter what happens, keep moving forward. We all go through pain. Get a reward for yours. There's some things in life you don't need no degree for you. Don't need no money for it. You don't need no support for it. There's something in life you just gonna get through. When you tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this, I need you to look at that sickness that's going on in your life right now, whatever it is. I want you to say, I can't beat it. I can't beat it. I will beat it. I must you think it's gonna be easy. Forget about it. All right. Don't even try to be successful. It's a wrap. It's not going to be easy. But I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leads your body, guess what's going to take its place? Success. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. I'm unbreakable. Now life is going to see how bad you want what you say you want. Impose your will on it. Life will give in to you. If it knows you're serious about whatever it is that you're trying to do, life will give in to you. Whenever you start, you make sure you finish. If you do not kill me, you will not stop my drive. No petty adversity will not stop me. I have to complete every mission that I set out on. Your modern attitude is all you need to be successful. That's all you need. You don't need to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You don't need money. You don't even need folks that like you. As long as you believe in you, you got the right mindset. You got the right attitude. And we can make it happen. I don't care what's going on around you, because it's not what happens around you that determines your success. Is what happens inside you. And you can't control the elements, but you can control your attitude. And you can control your mindset. You get one shot opportunity. It comes once in a lifetime. You better make the kind of decisions that's going to take you to make the right decisions that's going to take you to the NFL. You better make the right decisions that are going to land you the next best rapper, the next business tycoon. Is one thing to talk about your destiny, is one thing to dream about your destiny. But it's another thing to wake up when you know you're supposed to wake up to write. When you don't feel like writing that paper, to say no to that party, saying no to quit when you still got 100 more shots to make saying no when your body said don't stop. But you put in 50 more push-ups. You can't just talk about it goodbye. You're going to face some hard times. You're going to get slapped around. And don't take it personal. Don't ask, why did this have to happen to me? It's called life. It happens to everybody. You could plan your life to be ideal today. And I guarantee you, there will be things that happen along the way that were unplanned, that will look as if they're unfortunate. They will feel as if the world's coming down on your shoulders. But those are also the greatest lessons. Some of the best things that we've ever learned from people happen because they were going through some time of discontent. And they said, how do I overcome this? What can I do about it? And there's other people that would have to face that if it wasn't for that knowledge, if it wasn't for that experience, but it's because they did something, they didn't just fall victim to that. See, a lot of people want to exempt themselves from taking responsibility. All they want to do is talk about the problem. Every time you see them, they'll tell you their story over and over and over and over again. No, you want to take responsibility for your life. I be here, I can get me out of this. And I'm getting out. You can decide that you're going to change, that you're not going to be a wimp. I'm not going to be a volunteer victim when your day esophagus by a fistful of life. Remember that you will survive. Remember, things could be worse. Remember, we are never ever given anything that we can't handle. And new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour in each pulse, each throb, each palpitation. Is a trophy engraved with the words, you are still alive. Act like it from this side forward. Set out to achieve greatness, not by looking for someone to give it to you, but by going through all of the blood, all of the sweat, all of the hard work. by going to work to set your own inner greatness free, no matter what anyone else has said or how anyone else say has made you feel before it's there, so you had it harder than other people, well, then you're gonna have to work a little harder. But trust me when I say you have greatness inside you. Wherever we are with whatever hand that life has dealt us, we have the freedom of spirit. We can go through life whining and weeping, or we can have the kind of spirit that regardless of what happens to you, you can stand up inside of yourself. You have an uncomfortable soul. You got to get up to find your purpose. Some of you getting up means, all right, here I am. I got some challenges. I'm tired of being quiet about others. Of you getting up means I'm fighting back. I'm going to a doctor. Getting up means I'm going back to counseling. Getting up says, all right, I'm gonna start the medication again. Getting up, as you know, maybe I can get a job. Maybe my mission has not been destroyed by my depression. I'm getting up. It can be painful. It will be uncomfortable. And that's where the growth is. When you're stretching out a hen, you're taking life by the collar. You're going to get thrown to the ground again and again and again. But when you have determination and you know that what you're doing is right, it gives you your life. It gives a special meaning and power to you. You'll begin to discover some things about you that you don't know you've got when you put yourself in that type of challenging situation. Journey is not easy. Everyone's hop so into with the wear and tear. And the grind starts to hit you, you start losing focus on the horizon. Do you not? You get called away in the daily hiccups, the ups and downs, and the wear and tear. You focus on the speed bumps, the daily activities, losing. Or when we build higher, dream harder, push further, love deeper, that's forming your future. It's pushing you forward. What will your response be? Am I gonna sit back? Are you gonna step up? That is a moment of choice. That is a moment of decision. Adversity creates the perfect moment for audacity. It's in your adversity. The thing that comes out of you is what defines you. When life is squeezing you and pressure is on you, what's really inside of you. When you go through a storm, come through bacterians, and able to reclaim your life, you come back with a certain kind of power. And you'll never be the same again after that experience. There are certain things when you go through those things, and you come up out of those things, you can't kind of person, different spirit, different power, different energies. Don't ever say when you're going through some rough time, I'm going through a really bad, tragic time. No, see, I'm going through a character building experience. Take full responsibility for your life. Accept where you are in heat turbulence that you have gone through. I know what it's like to barely hold on, to barely feel like you're breathing, and barely feel like you can come on for air when you're down in that hole. Look up, and recognize that there is a way out, there is a path for you to take. And it's not an easy path, it takes courage, and it's hard music. What is the other choice? What else can we do? Let the darkness completely consume us, be overtaken by temptation advice. No, do not accept that you coldly or you need to get this in your spirit, because I don't know what you're walking through. With some of you right now, you are in a tough season, an event has happened and something's happened, and maybe you have failed. But I want to remind you that failure is not final, it's formative, it is part of the process, part of the journey. Your failure matters as much as your success. How do you think you're going to grow if you don't ever fail? Yet some of you have failed and you have decided, well, guess what, I'm going to walk through this thing because I believe this thing is leading me to another miracle. You see, the fight's not over if you've been knocked down, it's only over if you quit. If you make the decision to get up one more time, I'm telling you, you will win the fight. I know what you're going to do, call us out or setting up thinking if your life will ever get better, thinking about everybody has passed away, just walked out your life. There are some things in life that are out of your control that I'll fall down and you feel like you don't have the strength to get back up. Maybe you have doubt in your life. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future. And it scares you. Maybe you're worried about what people think of you, what people say about you. It's that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope? You see, I'll try 100 times to get up. And if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No, if I've Ted face and we've overcome it, we've come too far to give up now. We've come too far to be negative now. We've come too far to start overthinking now. So when life happens, I'll just sit there and cry, I brought back. And the process is not supposed to be comfortable. So if it hurts, welcome to the big leagues. If you feel like you're under heat, praise God. If you feel like you're being pressured, praise God. But when God looks like he's pulling you back eventually, he's gonna let you go into talking yourself out of it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I tried and it didn't work. I just need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. I just need you to keep going. You gotta tell life. I don't know who you've been dealing with, but you ain't dealt with me. You know I tell bankruptcy. You gotta tell divorce. You gotta tell sickness. I don't know who you've been dealing with, but you come up against the wrong one this time. You can be. And Dave, he broke up with her, got with somebody else, and got engaged in a matter of weeks. It broke her so much. God is so good. Sometimes he got to break us to bring the creativity out of us. Get raped, sir. He breaks her heart. And she goes into the studio, and when she goes into the studio, she just doesn't sing something she made up. She actually sings something that's true to her heart at first. Shows she's gifted yet. She knows how to write, but it was kind of telling you right now, don't give up. I'm telling you right now, don't get this, get through it. And so God is allowing you to go up the rough side of the mountain, not so he can hurt you or break you, trying to redesign you. I'm telling you right now, because I care about you, I'm telling you right now, because I've been there, I've done that. You've been in it for 3 years and you about to quit. Oh, you've been doing it for 5 years. And it don't look like you think you put all your money in it. You own it, quit now. And when you get to success, it's not about skills when you get to a certain level. It's about stabbing up. You won't break me, you can't take me, I'm far too long, I'm far too hard, I'm unbreakable now.